And we're going.
So, what is the douchiest thing you have ever done?
Oh my god.
Young, innocent Will.
Young innocent Will. Looking back at my life, there are times where I have been a major douche. Like major douche. Only one comes to mind, and it's like not funny. It's really incriminating, and I feel really bad to this day.
Yeah.
You want to hear about it?
Of course.
All right. Don't judge me for this. I was a stupid sophomore in high school who was lost and lonely and did not know what to do with himself. So there's this girl. We'll call her Ruth, but that's not her real name.
It's okay. My douchey story is also about a guy.
All right.
I got you.
I had previously kissed Ruth. And I was ecstatic because Ruth wanted to kiss me again. And I was like, yo, that's awesome. But in order to make me more jealous, she had told me she had a boyfriend. Like, she didn't have one at the time, but
yeah.
she told me she did.
Yeah.
But sophomore Will was like, screw that! I want to go kiss this girl again. So my friends gave me the biggest moral, like, beat up I've ever heard ever. Then I went to like meet her, and halfway through I was like, what am I doing with myself? I had an existential crisis.
While you're making out with this girl?
No, I didn't make out with her.
Okay.
I had my moral, like, God reached his
Before
hand
you
down
met up with her?
Before I met up with her, then I
Yeah,
texted her, like, morals have kicked in, and then
Was that your actual text? Morals have kicked in?
Yes.
Got it.
And then I ran away, and then she's like, I lied to you about the boyfriend. I was like, well, it's too late now. Anyway, what's your douchey story?
I mean, like, you just kind of, like, dish your girl. I mean, that's not super douchey. I mean, like, it could be douchier.
I mean, like... I mean, like, I guess it could be douchier, but not much is coming to mind. I mean, like, I guess I could think about the absolute...
We'll keep going, but I'll go. Yeah. So, the douchiest thing I've ever done is, in my freshman year of high school, I had never had a boyfriend. I was super like, I want a boyfriend. I'm a freshman in high school. I'm beautiful and awesome. But there was this guy, let's give him a fake name. Let's call him...
Dick.
Let's call him Richard. So his name was Richard, and he was really...
Anyway, yeah, keep going.
Okay. He was, like, super into me. He was a junior when I was a freshman, so...
Ooh.
Slightly creepy.
Whoa.
But, no. And so he was, like, super into me. Like, he went to, like, France over spring break and bought me back this necklace. It wasn't, like, a super nice necklace, but it was, it was thoughtful. It was cool. And I was just like, oh, he likes me. I honestly don't remember really him asking me out. It wasn't that big of a important life event, I guess. But he, like, asked me out, I guess, and I said, sure. So I went on a date with him, and we saw Iron Man. I remember this because I was only 14, so my mom and dad insisted that my mom and my two siblings had to be in the same movie theater as me. Oh, we won't run into you or anything. But so they were in the same movie theater sitting up front while I was, like, in back with my date. Super, like, hands on my lap, super awkward about my life.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, this is my first date. I wore, like, a polo shirt. Like, I don't know what I was thinking with my life at that point, but whatever. It was my favorite polo shirt. White and blue stripes. But anyway, so we, like, left, but, like, on our way out, like, a bunch of other guys from my grade just, like, saw us and, like, oh, Victoria, you're on a date, ho, 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 and I was like, oh, God, my life. Because, like, I wasn't super into him. I was just trying to be nice, but, like, I also wanted a prom date, so I went with him to prom. And he kissed me at prom, but it was kind of like, not like a kiss, it was kind of like a slobber on my mouth more. Like, it's cool, it was my first kiss too, but it was just super awkward and stuff. Like, and it was on the dance floor too, so it's just like super gross and in front of everyone, so it was very uncomfortable for me. Little 14-year-old Victoria, like, had no idea what was going on. I was just like, what the fuck is that? Like, it was really gross.
So, the douchiness comes in from the fact that you used him to go to prom?
Yeah, I basically dated him to go to prom. Like, I mean, I would go to prom anyways, because, like, everyone could go to prom at my school, but just, like, the fact that, like, I, like, wanted a prom date, and, like, I wanted a boyfriend, even though we only dated for, like, a month, and, like, I don't really count it, really. But I just don't count any relationships I don't like, so. Yeah.
What does it mean?
I call them, like, a half.
Alright, so...
Yeah, we just got closed, I think.
Alright.
Yeah.
You have told that story before in Park Night, and last time you did, Jackie tore